Welcome to another edition of the J.L. Thompson YouTube channel. I'm J.L. Thompson, your host. My guest today is Michael Bucci. Michael is a student here at St. Thomas Aquinas College Stack. He is a graphic design major who specializes in sports media. Michael also happens to be a wiffle ball enthusiast, and today he's going to be talking about the competitive world of that sport I just mentioned, wiffle ball. Michael travels all across the country and the East Coast to play in wiffle ball tournaments for cash prizes. Wiffle ball is, yes, a backyard game taken way too far. Today, Michael will be discussing all there is to know about the game of wiffle ball. So first, Michael, how did you get involved in the sport of wiffle ball?
So like a lot of people, I've just always played wiffle ball in the backyard with my cousins and friends. You know, we never thought it would get to where it is today. But, just playing in the backyard, my cousin Vinny, as you know, he came across a league called Palisades Wiffle Ball on YouTube. This was located in Blauvelt, not too far from here. So in 2017, we got into that league. We started playing. They had a minors and majors division. So we won the first year we played in the minors, which led us to go into the majors. That lasted until 2019. And since then, that league is no longer, but as you've mentioned earlier, we now travel all across the East Coast, mostly in Pennsylvania and like Staten Island, Albany, all for these tournaments across the East Coast for cash prizes.
Very, very nice. And of course, for those out there that don't know, Michael's cousin Vinny was some athlete back in the day for RCC basketball and baseball. What are the rules of wiffle ball? Because I know wiffle ball is more of a backyard game. So in a competitive setting, could you tell us what the rules are?
Yeah, so it's a lot like baseball with the exception of like base running, right? So rather than the 4-3 count that you see in baseball, they play with a 4-2 count. So you're getting up there, you got to be ready for everything. These pitches are coming at a higher rate of speed than, just your backyard usual game. There's a line that's painted along the base paths. So if you hit the ball past the line, it is a single. If it rolls to the wall, it's a double. And if it hits the wall on the fly, it is considered a triple. Obviously, if you hit it over the fence, that's a home run. That's the only case in which you can run the bases, just to celebrate with your teammates, have a good time. And basically, that's it. Like I said, it's like baseball with the exception of base running. Very competitive, very fun.
So I have to ask you, and this is not on the prompter, but what state is the nicest state that you've gone to that really has embraced and wrapped their arms around the game of wiffle ball?
Well, nowadays, a lot of the competition is held in Pennsylvania, actually York, Pennsylvania to be exact. They have the United Wiffle Ball Tournament held there, which is a very, very competitive tournament filled with 40 teams. So I think Pennsylvania right now is the premier spot for competitive wiffle ball. Other than that, you make trips of it. I go to Ocean City, Maryland. We go hit the beach. We go play wiffle ball. It's a very fun time.
And for those that don't know, Pennsylvania is home to the York Revolution and Lancaster Barnstormers of the Atlantic League. How many teams participate in these leagues? Now, I know you said there could be a high number, but how do they structure the tournament so that each team has an equal chance to win?
Right. So in the Mid-Atlantic Wiffle Ball organization that I play for, it's usually about like 10 to 15 teams that participate in these tournaments for these cash prizes. Usually it's like a 3-game format off the rip. So you really have to either go 3-0 or 2-1 to make the playoffs of that particular tournament. And then obviously it's just like, tournament bracket style, Final Four, all the way until the championship.
It sounds good to me. And, wiffle ball is an interesting sport now because, we have kickball that's being played competitively here locally and now wiffle ball. How many tournaments would you say you partake in? I know you told me off air that it starts in April. How many tournaments would you say you guys partake in?
Roughly about like maybe 8 to 10 tournaments per year. And then it's funny that you mentioned the York Revolution, because the United Wiffle Tournament that hosts up to 40 teams is located in that stadium. We play in that stadium for that tournament, and that's the biggest tournament of the year. You have to, do good throughout the season of Mid-Atlantic or other leagues around the country to qualify for this United Wiffle Tournament.
Once again, you are watching Wiffles Talk with J.L. Thompson and Mike Bucci. Mike is a wiffle ball enthusiast. And now, Mike, it is my honor to tell you, first of all, thank you for being on the show. Good luck in your future with the sport of wiffle ball. Thank you for joining the show with us today. And thank you for joining us on the YouTube channel. Hope you'll catch another episode. This is my guest, Michael Bucci. I'm J.L. Thompson. Ryan Fergali on teleprompter. Umar Raymond in the back, and Jim Houston also in the back. Have a great day, everybody.